The Clark County School District, about 20 students lost their lives to suicide in the last year. And to these students, any life lost is one life too many.
We're back in classrooms. Mental health continues to be an important issue for CCSD. 13 Action News reporter Astrid Mendez shows us how some students are now taking it upon themselves to raise awareness.
Time Harris saw his students in person was almost a year ago, and a lot has happened since then. Many kids forced to deal with their struggles alone.
Well, it's important to address it because a lot of students during this pandemic didn't really know how to handle not being around their friends. A lot of them were just sitting home, socially disconnected from everything that they normally do on a regular day basis.
Students from Legacy High School are making noise for mental health awareness. They paraded down Las Vegas Boulevard today in their cars to be a voice for those who may feel like they don't have one. The message today, everyone matters.
Make noise for mental health awareness. That's the message from students at Legacy High School. And they participated in a car parade along the Las Vegas Strip.
Today, a group of Legacy High School students held a car parade on the Strip to raise awareness for mental health and wellness. Each car was decked out in uplifting messages and fun decorations. The Make Noise for Mental Health Awareness car parade encourages people to talk about their mental health and erase the stigma surrounding mental illness.
Armed with slogans, air balloons, and Sharpies, they use cars to get others involved. From Town Square, the group headed north along the Las Vegas Strip to raise awareness and encourage people to speak up. It's a problem facing students of all ages.
Kids get anxiety as young as 3rd grade, and it's just kind of sad. So it made me feel kind of down, but at the same time, it woke me up to actually want to, spread the message and make sure everybody doesn't feel alone at times.
But for now, these students believe community support can make the difference.
Right now, people aren't able to go to their friends or talk to counselors, so they should just be able to open it up to neighbors or anybody around them that could possibly understand or make them feel better about their situation.
In Las Vegas, program specialist James Parrish says the parade down Las Vegas Boulevard was student-led. But the message spans across the nation through their Love Project, lifting our voices for equity. A message important to senior Jalen Boone.
We had a few students that killed themselves recently that's my age, so we just wanted to spread awareness because it's a real thing.
Mental health has such a bad stigma on it, and every time you think about mental illness or mental health, it comes with a stigma of saying it's something negative.
The reality of it is that depression and anxiety, suicidal ideations is real. It's things that people deal with on an everyday basis.
By words like "you matter," "you are not alone," and mental illness doesn't have a face or stamped across these cars. Driven by Legacy High School students, their parents, and members of the Jobs for Nevada Graduates program to yell the words,
We can!
Because of the stigma on mental health, a lot of times no one wants to say I have depression. Nobody wants to say I have anxiety. Nobody wants to say that I'm dealing with anger inside. Nobody wants to speak on those things because they don't want anybody to think that there's something wrong with them. But we want you to know that, it's okay to speak up. It's okay to talk about it.
Really important. I'd say it's on the same importance as physical health or overall health altogether, as mental health is something that millions of people struggle with.
James Parrish is a teacher and mentor to these students. Together, they're part of the Lifting Our Voices for Equity Love Project from the Jobs from Nevada's Graduates program.
This parade was part of the program's larger project called Lifting Our Voices for Equity.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmony of let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies.